Hey guys, it's Canadian Australian Strongman and two-time Australian Strongman record holder Mitchell Hooper here, and you're watching The World's Strongest Fan.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today it's all about the Giants Live World Tour Finals, scores and results. Now first up I've got the schedule. It looks like they're going to kick off with the athlete walkouts, followed by event 1, the Nickelstone carry. Next up it's event 2, a carry and drag, into event 3, the Axel deadlift for reps. Next up it's event 4, a giant dumbbell for reps, and finishing off with the power stairs. Definitely a nice change from the stones, showing that Giants Live are listening to fan feedback. That's awesome. Now up first it's event 1, the Nickelstone carry for distance. This is where the guys have to pick up those heavy stones and walk as far as possible, using nothing but grip strength and possibly a bit of chalk. I really expect someone like Mark Felix to get close to the world record and possibly break it. But don't forget, we are in Scotland, the home of stone lifting. Two athletes that will want to do really well today are Andy Black and Lewis Jack, so wishing them all the best of luck. Let's see how they got on. So here are the distances after event 1, the Nickelstone carry. We actually had 3 world records. First up it was Andy Black taking it a distance of 24.08 metres. Next up it was Mitchell Hooper the Moose, going even further, 24.14 metres. But in the end, it came down to the previous world record holder, Kevin Ferris of America. The distance, 24.61 metres. Congratulations to Kevin, he takes first place. So here are the scores after event 1, the Nickelstone carry for distance. First place, as I said, went to Kevin Ferris of America with 12 points. Second place is Mitchell Hooper. Third place is Andy Black. Then we've got Paul Smith, Ivar Smokstelis, Lewis Jack, Eddie Williams, Mark Felix, Pavlo Nakonechny, Rauno Hainler, Pavlo Kordiaka and Pat O'Dwyer. It's interesting to see these positions after event 1 because anything can happen. We've still got 4 events to go. Now up next it's event 2, the carry and drag. This is where the guys have to lift a really heavy anchor, run it down the lane, load on a chain and then pull it all the way back again. First place will be the guy with the quickest time. I actually think one of the Pavlos will do well at this, either Pavlo Kordiaka or Pavlo Nakonechny. They are both really good at moving quickly with weight. It will be interesting to see if I'm right, or will someone like Mitchell Hooper take the win. He's definitely another athlete I've got my eye on. So let's see how they got on after event 2. So the times are in and I was right. First place went to Mitchell Hooper. Awesome stuff. Second place, one of the Pavlos. It was Pavlo Kordiaka. Some well-needed points for him. Third place was Kevin Ferris. Definitely one to watch. Then in fourth place, it was Pat O'Dwyer. A really good comeback from him. Fifth place is Ivar Smokstelis. Then it's Paul Smith, Pavlo Nakonechny, Rauno Hainler, Lewis Jack, Eddie Williams, Andy Black and Mark Felix. So let's take a look and see what that's done to the overall scores. First place is now Mitchell Hooper on 23 points. Second place is Kevin Ferris on 22. Then in third place, we've got a tie. Paul Smith and Ivar Smokstelis both on 16 points. Then it's Pavlo Kordiaka, Andy Black, Lewis Jack, Pavlo Nakonechny, Pat O'Dwyer, Eddie Williams, Rauno Hainler and Mark Felix. Now up next it's event 3, the Axel deadlift for reps. 2 guys I think will do well are Rauno Hainler of Estonia and Mitchell Hooper. Again, he's an awesome deadlifter, so this is really a good event for him. He's already in first place, so if he can take first or second, it will really increase his lead. Now they're going to be going for as many reps as possible, and on this kind of lift, I'm expecting to see somewhere between 8 to 10 as an absolute max. Let's see how the guys got on after event 3, the Axel deadlift. So here are the reps after event 3. First place went to Pavlo Nakonechny with 11 reps, breaking Rauno Hainler's world record. The weight, 350 kilos or 771 pounds. Rauno Hainler taking second place with 9 reps, and in third place, Mitchell Hooper the Moose stopping after 7 reps, definitely playing a tactical game and saving some energy. So let's take a look at the leaderboard after event 3. First place is still Mitchell Hooper on 33 points. Second place is Kevin Ferris on 30 points. Then in third place, it's now Ivar Smokstelis on 24 points. Awesome work from Ivar's. Next up it's Pavlo Nakonechny, 22 points and fighting for a podium position. Then it's Paul Smith, Rauno Hainler, Pavlo Cordiaca, Pat O'Dwyer, Andy Black, Mark Felix, Lewis Jack and Eddie Williams. So up next, it's event 4, the Circus Dumbbell for reps. These are actually 2 Atlas stones wrapped in steel, made by a company called Stand or Submit of Australia. Now from memory, I think these things weigh roughly 100 kilos or 220 pounds each. That being said, I think the winning number of reps will be somewhere between 6 to 8. The guys having to really push themselves now. They've already done 3 events, so will be pretty taxed. I'm not sure who's going to take the win, but let's find out now. So the reps are in, and in first place, it's Ivar Smokstelis and Pavlo Cordiaca, both hitting 7 reps. In second place, it's Mitchell Hooper with 6 reps. Next up, it's Pat O'Dwyer with 5, tying with Paul Smith, also hitting 5. Then it's Pavlo Nakonechny with 4 reps, followed by Kevin Ferris with 3 reps. He did struggle a little. Then it's Eddie Williams, Rauno Hainler, Lewis Jack, Andy Black and Mark Felix. So here are the scores after event 4. First place is Mitchell Hooper on 43 points, storming ahead, and I really don't see anyone catching him now. Second place is Kevin Ferris on 36 points, followed closely by Ivar Smokstelis on 35.5 points. Those 2 guys definitely battling it out to the end. Next up in 4th place, it's Pavlo Cordiaca on 30 points, and below him, Pavlo Nakonechny on 29, the 2 Pavlos also having a bit of a battle. Now next up, it's the UK's strongest man, Paul Smith in 6th place, followed by Pat O'Dwyer, Rauno Hainler, Lewis Jack, Eddie Williams, Andy Black and Mark Felix. So next up, it's the final event, event 5, the Power Stairs. Finally, Giants Live swapping out that Atlas Stone run, giving the guys something different to finish off a show. Now, as I said before, I do think Mitchell Hooper will win, but what's going to happen to 2nd and 3rd, and also 4th and 5th? There's some really close battles, and this could really split the pack. And also, for anyone that didn't know, the weights for the Power Stairs this year are 200 kilos, 210 kilos, 225 kilos, 240 kilos, and they finish off with a monster 250 kilos or 551 pounds. I can't wait to see what happens, so let's find out. So here are the times after event 5, the Power Stairs. First place went to Ivar Smokstelis with a really quick time. Second place was Pavlo Nakonechny, really quick also, and a good event for him. Third place was Kevin Ferris, holding strong. Has he made the podium? We'll find out shortly. And in 4th place, it was Mitchell Hooper. Has he done enough to keep the win? We'll find out soon. So here it is, the final scores and positions for this year's Giants Live World Tour Finals. First place was Mitchell Hooper. He smashed it with 52 points. Second place was Ivar Smokstelis on 47.5 points. He has now qualified for next year's World's Strongest Man. And in 3rd place, also qualifying for Worlds, it's Kevin Ferris on 46 points. Next up, it was the Battle of the Pavlos. This time, Pavlo Nakonechny coming out on top with 40 points. Following on from him, it was Pavlo Cordiaca, then Rauno Hainler, Paul Smith, Pat O'Dwyer, Eddie Williams, Andy Black, Mark Felix and Lewis Jack. Anyway guys, that's it from me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video on the Giants Live World Tour Finals. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you all again as always on the next one.